Alright, and we're live. Let me put on the Trackmania music really quick. And do my advertising, and then we can take a look at last week. Let's see. Alright. Sorry, where am I going? Here. There. There. And here. Alright. Today's gonna be a short stream. I have to leave early. So no cup of the day, but we will have time for discovery. Alright, let me put OBS up. There we go. So I did hear that pretty much every track I cut this week, which is kind of hilarious actually. I improved a couple of my times I think, but not by much. Alright, so first map, Shield ended up by a lot. Oh, okay, that's a bugged record. Alright, let's see what happens here. Shield Bandit kind of behind on the start. Oh! What? Oh, what the? Wait. What was that? I was not ready for that. I expected the reactor like loop-de-loop they did, but I didn't see this coming. They do this. Get a nice flip over the fence to land backwards so that they have a reactor up, and then they do like a loop-de-loop, skipping over the rest of the course and go right into the finish. That is absurd, right? That's insane. And Shield Bandit gets it the best. Like, oh my god, look at that. Just barely gets the checkpoint, and Shield Bandit gets a super low jump. Beautiful record. Crazy record, actually. That was an insane cut. That was an insane cut. Alright, we've got map 2. I think this is the one that wasn't cut. I don't know how you cut this track. Carl Jr. with the record. It kind of tells us it's a skill-based record. Also, it's nice to see Carl playing on these maps, you know. Also, it seems like not everyone did the cut on the start. Also, that's a beautiful wallbang. I did think that the wallbang would be faster there, I just couldn't make it work. But it seems like there's a couple people who aren't going through the inside line on the grass. So it's actually kind of equal. Like, look, they catch up. Yeah, it's basically equal. That's actually insane. And yeah, they all get the wheel clip that I got in my PV. That's the one good thing I got in my PV. Like, my PV was not great, but I get this crazy wheel clip on the end. Like, look at this shit. Boom, wheel clip. Beautiful wheel clip. But yeah, Carl Jr., clean run. No crazy cuts. Great track though. So next we have map 3. I know there's the vent thing that I couldn't get working. I'm sure there's something crazy though. Yeah, 12 point. It seems like they're all doing the same. So we'll look at it all at once. Okay, they all go up this way. Okay, I see. They all did that strat just a lot cleaner than I did. Because I do the same thing, but I go... I try to turn around the other way, which was a mistake. But yeah. So kind of a cut, but kind of a lame cut to be honest, as more the mapper on the mapper, rather than the Trackmania community being brain geniuses. But that's alright. That's alright. That's what happens when you only have one checkpoint on your map, I suppose. Alright, then we have this one. This is the fast map. We have somebody... Is this a bugged record? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, so we got one bugged record. Unfortunately. But we'll take a look at the rest. Oh, interesting. Getting like a magnet soup, I guess? Wait, there's a bunch of... Okay, we're gonna watch these one by one because there's actually a bunch of different lines going on here. Alright, let's watch Giuliano first. Alright, so Giuliano goes on the inside, gets like this magnet soup kind of drop down. Another little magnet soup. And goes low and jumps right to the finish in between the rocks. What a crazy line. Alright, now we're gonna take a look at Lima. Also goes for this inside line. Gets the little zoop. Will he also do this line just a little better? Yes, upside down. I see. Oh, I missed number 5, but we'll watch the world record. Or what is effectively the world record. Okay, so this is just, they're all doing the same thing, it's just cleaner. For some reason I thought I saw someone going for a different line. Oh yeah, this... Is this a different line here? No, okay. Alright. So they all get this crazy cut where you jump in between the scenery. Very tough jump. Very tough jump. But leave it to Trackmania players. Don't put enough checkpoints on your map. Alright, this last one, there can't... Actually, sorry. It's a... Yeah, no, there can't be a cut here. It's just gonna be... Who gets the best reactor zoop? So I imagine they're gonna be fairly similar. Kovalk with the worst start, actually. Probably gets... Yeah, cleaner zoop. Gets like another zoop on the right side. Everyone's going for something similar, but we'll take a look at the world record. So a little behind, zoops off these surfaces, just gets a cleaner zoop, I think. Very nice, very cool. Nothing too crazy there. But yeah, we had some crazy cuts in the last week. We'll see if this week has anything similar. So we got map 1, Siegfried. Starting off with a booster. Reminder, this is the wide map, not the fast map. Okay, a little water. I don't know why, but I feel like there's another path here. We got some water bounces. Also, that run was very bad, but as we know at this point, the author times on these courses are quite forgiving. And that's because of the gimmick, you know. Like, what's the point of having the records hidden if it's only for people who get the very, very topmost times? How's the speedrun going? It's going alright. We were just looking at the records for last week, which are kind of crazy. So now we're taking a look at you know, the maps for the weekly campaign for this week. Also, thanks for hopping in, Krill Dog. Ooh, I went wide here. Not a great line. Still better. So yeah. My goal is always just to try and not miss anything obvious. And get at least a somewhat clean run. Okay. Much tighter line. That's going to give us another 0.1. So we're at 16.5. I still feel like I'm missing something, but there's too many checkpoints. There's 3 checkpoints. So it can't be anything crazy. Right into the water. You got sick after yesterday? That's a shame. Yes, I will have to... I will win mini golf, don't worry. It's gonna be a very long day for me though. Just one thing after the other, you know? Also, my start was actually pretty good in my PV. Fortunately, my end was... Or not even the end, just the middle part. Oh, that was a 0.5? Really? That did not feel like it should have been a 0.5 PV. Ooh. Okay, the ending is clean. On second thought, the ending of my my PB is clean. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna do a little cam 7ing in a second, just to make sure we're not missing a hidden finish or anything like that. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty clean run. I have to run to the airport right after this, and then mini golf, and then I'm on a podcast later, so it will be a pretty long day. So, you know. That's alright though. That's alright. Alright. Let's take a look in Cam 7 and see. Alright. So... No, you can't turn around there. Okay. Have to go through this checkpoint. And... No. There's no shortcuts here. Yeah, there's definitely no shortcuts here. Only thing I could see being a maybe shortcut is like jump. No, that's not really a shortcut. Okay, yeah, we're good. Just no hidden finishes anywhere. Nothing crazy. Indeed, I am the weekly Smash Rep every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Of course, most of the people on this stream won't care about that. That's a whole different game. Alright, let's try and get one more PB and then we'll move on. Oh, I think my current PB is pretty good. Ooh, wait. Maybe I lied. Oh, barely. Okay. Barely. Yeah, we're gonna move on to the next map. We'll give it a plus. It's solid for a first map. Nothing crazy. Alright, we got orange sands. Oh, desert car. Let's go. I actually quite enjoyed the desert car. Not that I'm really amazing at it, but I will try and get a decent time. So this map is going to be all about keeping your wheels off the sand. And you can build speed. And get a nice time. So when you're on the penalty surface, you want to keep as little contact with it as possible. But luckily, Desert Car is able to wobble on its own. It's a little funny car. Ooh. This rock is in the exact place I want to go, though. Oh, I'm a lot slower. Yeah, I think the funny thing with the desert car is it's just like the turning radius on it is so much better than the stadium car that it feels like weird to switch between the two. Oh, bad turn. I went super wide. This rock is evil, actually. It is very maliciously placed. There's probably something there where you can skip the penalty, but that's alright. Alright, a little better, but we did that one turn really poorly. So we can definitely do better here. But it's like this map was designed with me in mind. I love the penalty surface stuff, and I love Desert Car. So, it's like they knew I'd be playing this week. I think Desert Car is like the most interesting with the penalty surface out of all the cars. Alright. Let's actually think about how we can avoid this, right? We can probably get a small jump and it'd be a little faster. But we have to go like... Gotta be careful though. And the desert car is pretty heavy, so it's like... Yeah, there we go. Oh, the turning's too good on this car. No, that was a bad jump. Oh my god. I'm not used to having this power. Nope. Yeah, that 180 turn is pretty difficult, actually. Got a little hop there. Alright, maybe we action key 4, but I think you do want to go full steering power on this map because you need the wobbles. Okay, good start. Never mind. Oh, there we go. I'm a little slower, but that's okay. Alright, sub 17's 100% possible. Also, that my time cannot be that good. Like, I know the map just came out, but my time is not that good. I'm not that good at Desert Car. But we'll try and improve it. I think sub 17 is 1,000,000,000% possible here. I did get that last turn very well. That is the one thing I will say about my PV. That last turn was pretty much perfect, pretty much spot on. But I think the rest of it can be cleaned up. So yeah, I guess my recommendation as a Desert Car enthusiast, normally you want to go, if you're a Desert Car novice, you almost certainly want to go Action Q4 on most maps, just because it's easier to not oversteer. But on this map, you definitely need the full power. And I don't think it's... I think the map is built in such a way that oversteering won't happen generally unless you really mess up. But, yeah. You want to keep those wheels off the penalty. They want to force a two-wheel situation on these sand turns. What's up, Natalie? You were the first to beat map 2? That's actually crazy. So you had the world record. I am actually kind of glad I left map 1 early because now I have a beautiful desert car map to play. Although I will try not to take too much time on this, especially when my PB is pretty good. This one's gonna be close. Not quite. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna beat my PB. I will say Rinte is gonna get like a sub 17 though. Like, there's just no way he doesn't. I think there is like 0.5 to save on this map compared to my PB. And that's without taking into account, I think you can jump the this area. You beat 2 in the same week first? That's actually really crazy. Because I know people skip maps normally, but I guess you're just quicker. Alright. We will get a few more attempts in. Oh, like, look at that. My speed is so much better. Because I get, like, this little jump. Not like that. Yeah, you want to approach that last turn from the outside of the previous turn, I think. Like I do with my PB. You want to go way outside. That way you have shorter time on the grass. Puzzle map has no checkpoints. That's kind of scary, actually. Those are always liable to have something crazy happen to them. Greedy line. Greedy line. Alright. The fact that that's almost faster, it's just I had a really bad exit line. Ooh, maybe? Exact tie, are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh, and I'm only top 96 now. This time was like top 20 in the world like 2 minutes ago. Alright, we'll try like 2 more and then we'll move on. Oh, overslide, oversteer. No, that's not it. 18.7 was top one. I see. Well, the first time has to be something, right? Well, getting these good starts and then folding. Of course, I'm going for like the greediest of lines because I want like a really strong time here. Yeah, I'm a little faster, but it's not gonna matter. Alright, last one. For real. We'll move on. There's a card map, gets a plus. Penalty surface map also gets a plus. Pathfinding map, please use the free cam to search for paths first. So now it's up 18.2 in top 300 world. Interesting. Alright, I will abide by the mapper's request of free cam first. Alright. Oh, and he's pointed out the endings. Very nice. Very nice of the mapper. Alright, there's a lot going on here. Alright, this one cannot be good. It's just in the middle of nowhere. Same for this one. Same for this one probably, like how you're getting up there. How are you getting up there actually? There must be a reactor somewhere. Yeah, like reactor boost up this. Yeah. Okay, maybe this one's fast because of the reactor, but we'll have to test them out. There's one up here, also probably reactor. No, this is a jump. Magnet eat up, okay. Maybe that's fast. This one's just a regular path. This might be faster, honestly. Hard to say, they're probably pretty even. I'm also competing matches right now. 4 authors, that's pretty good. And this is the only one I didn't first try author. I see. So these checkpoints are a little tricky. Alright, I'm thinking we go from left to right. I think for this one you have to go out here first. And there's a couple down here. Alright, we're gonna go left to right. Oh. Oopsie. Alright, we're just gonna continue. I don't think we have speed to do the magnet zoop, so we're gonna go for this checkpoint. Reactor's the fastest. I could believe that. The reactor is pretty quick. Alright, we're gonna try this magnet zoo. I don't think I have the speed necessary. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty close. I'm gonna save that one for later because it's probably a little more difficult than the other ones. Yeah, we're gonna try and go all the way out this way now. Oh, I see. Hold on. I see the path now. So you're still gonna jump out this way. Oh, cactus in my way. And then you go out here. Probably jump down. Yeah. Kinda close. Not better line. Better line we can probably get author time going that way. Maybe even go no. Alright, we'll try and get one PB off that and we'll move on to another path. It's close, but not quite. Not quite. Alright, let's go for this one out here. Hold on. You gotta get in the boat. And that's the secret to that one, I think. And you need to go on here, maybe? Nah, it's just, this one's a little too slow. Alright, what about the ones on the bridge? Magnet Soup almost beat Reactor. Okay, that makes sense. That one does seem fast, it's just harder than the other ones. That's why I haven't gone back to it. This one, there's so many cars in the way. I don't love this one. Maybe you go into center. Center seems fast, actually. You can line yourself up in it. Unless that's an engine off. Oh. Well. Maybe not then. Oh, and that's an engine off. Ooh, I don't like engine offs in my path. Also means it's way more important to build speed earlier in the path. Yeah, I don't like the bridge path. Yeah, okay. Let's go out here. Oh, there's just not a path out there. I see. Yeah, I immediately cursed myself with that. Alright, let's just go for the reactor. Whoop. Missed the drop off there. That's okay. Yeah, it's the engine off looks the same color as the super turbo, so I thought it might be a super turbo. Alright. So reactor is the fastest so far, as said in chat. Makes sense though. I'm gonna go all the way out here just to check it out. But there's no way this is fast, you know? Oh, so you can't even go up that building, so you have to go through the sand. Which is awful. That's just, not good. Yeah, you have to go, like, all the way out in the sand. Unless there's a hidden reactor somewhere out here. I think I saw a reactor over there. Okay. What other ones have I missed? I know there's one down here somewhere. Yeah, that might be okay. There's one over here. Oh, I see. You go up this building and jump. Oh, there is another reactor. Hold on. There's a reactor we missed. Where am I going? So there was another reactor there. So that path is a little intriguing to me now. And you go down here. Okay, I did that pretty poorly and it was a PB. So now I'm thinking between that and the magnet soup. Yeah, no, this is a pretty good map 3. There's a lot going on. Oh, imagine if I landed with that, with my reactor still. I think that's the way. Like, I think there might be an unintentional way to finish the map with the reactor from that section. Because the reset's not in a great place. Like, I feel like that reset block is skippable. In a way you don't lose time. Yeah, 3 good weeks in a row. I think the weekly shorts have been pretty good for a while now. Alright, slight PB. We will try the magnet soup again. And we'll move on, because I've already used quite a bit of time here. That is pretty good. Trackmania community is always cooking. That's the secret. Alright, you do have to go straight out the magnet suit. I didn't try that one checkpoint actually. Alright, I need a lot more speed for that. So I might be skill issued by the magnet suit. I'm going to try this path. And then we'll move on. Ooh, that's a hard path. Went over to finish. Haven't been calling them checkpoints. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, you definitely want to jump straight onto the last wood portion there. Like so. Maybe. This path might be faster. It's like gonna be close though. And it's very tricky. Alright. I might have to end on this map. Oh, why am I getting pinged by everyone? Hold on. Alright, we're gonna move on. Good map. Let me check why I'm getting pinged really quick. Alright. get the address. Okay. You went over again? That's actually crazy because I cannot get any height on that. Alright, let's check out map 4. A lot of different surfaces on this one. And of course a crash to finish. This is one I feel like there's hidden paths on, so we're gonna take a look in a sec. Oh yeah, there's 100% hidden paths here. Oh, we had to get the author time real quick. Hold on. I saw one to the left. Yeah. So I think you have to go around the circle to get a good line to go there. Ooh. Alright, come on. I didn't follow the path, I went back on the main path. How'd I find it? Always gotta keep your eyes open on these maps. That's how. Actually, hold on. Let me see what I'm doing here. Because this is slower unless there's another path you can take in sequence with it. Mm-hmm. A bug slide. Oh, this looks tricky. What the? So instead you jump through here, get a bug slide, get another bug slide? I mean, maybe this is faster, but this is hard. What on earth? And then there's also this. How do you get here? Actually, how do you get here? Okay, I don't see a convenient way to get there, but that also seems to be another path of some sort. Watch it be slow. It better not be slow for how difficult it looks. I mean, we'll try it, but I don't think I have the skill necessary to get it in 5 minutes or however long I have. So you have to go through here. Oh, what? Where am I jumping from then? Now I'm confused. If I'm not jumping from there, where am I jumping from? Can't go through the stands. Can't go that way. So where are you jumping from? I got no clue. Hold on, I'm gonna improve the normal way really quick. Actually no, I'm gonna improve using reactor and then going onto the normal way. But I am actually pretty lost on how you do that. Also, no, this is slower. Still. You need to go that alternate way. Yeah, to get the start of the path, you have to go around that, like, hole. To, one, get the correct line, and two, get the right speed. Alright, let's just do that. Improve our time by quite a bit. And we'll start trying to do whatever this is. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go here, right? Like, no, that's too crazy. That can't be right. No, it isn't right because he missed this checkpoint. Unless this is double gated. No, 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 no. Hmm. Yeah, I got no clue where you're supposed to do that jump from. Like, I see it, but... Normal white PB is 16.97? That seems like a pretty solid time. Yeah, I'm just lost. I'm like trying to figure out this secret finish and I can't. Like... What if you go this way? Maybe. That might be something actually. Hold on. My other thought is going this way. But you don't have a good line to do that. Alright, I think I see something. I'll try for a couple minutes to get it. Boom, boom. Oh, it's something there. It's close. Oh, yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Land in a bug slide. Still slower, but very cool. Maybe it could be fast. Alright, we're gonna move on to the last map. This map has defeated me. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Alright, last one. LOL map. Let's see what we got. Oh, desert car again. That's reactor, so it can't wobble. It's like desert car snow reactor. This feels so weird to control. So this is kind of like Rice, Reactor Rice, aka Rally Ice. But your car is like bigger. Denautor? Yeah, something like that. Wait. Well, what if you fly upside down? Just saying. I don't know if I'm gonna go for that in Discovery, but I'm just saying, what if you hit a tree and start flying upside down instead? Yeah. No, it's because of that one day. The reason why I'm okay at this map is because of that one couple of day we had. I think it was a few days ago actually, where it's like Reactor Rally Ice. Was it the first of the month? Yeah, it was the first of the month. It was the Troll Cup of the day, and it's pretty similar to Desert Car Reactor Snow. Like you want to steer just below perpendicular because you start getting a speed boost. It's kind of a little like Reactor would, but you're a little more limited on steering. Is the best way I can describe it. Oh, I'm a bit slower. Oh my god, my PV. My PV's crazy. I don't know how I got that much speed in the ending of my PV. Okay, not bad. I think we can do a bit better. And yeah, I don't see any shortcuts on this map, to be honest. I think it's just gonna be reactor shenanigans. Like, there's 100% a way where you flip upside down and just fly to the ending, but kind of like that. Go to the side a little at the start. Yeah, it seemed a little faster, yeah. Could also, yeah, go down here. Yeah, that's definitely more speed. Yeah, that's way faster, thank you. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's another checkpoint over there. Alright, regardless, let's get a PB with this. Oh, never mind, it slid out. Alright, we can try way to the right. Yeah, this is slower. Alright, so middle ramp is the best, I believe. To get a lot of air time. It really is just like wet wood. Alright, tighter line here. Should get us a big PB. Let's see. Now we're talking. I lost my speed there. You do want that big jump. The jumps give you a lot of speed. But you want to have it controlled so that when you land, you can immediately start sliding. Oh yeah, I would be shocked if you can't fly straight to the ending somehow. Oh wait, you can definitely cut the last turn. Let's try that before we close out stream. No. Oh, it's close. It's close. Yeah, cutting that last turn will save maybe 0.5, if I had to guess. That's a bad example. That's a bad run. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. That's the line. That doesn't involve reactor flights. Obviously, there's a reactor flight line. But I don't think I'm beating that. So we're going to end it there. Unfortunately, no cup of the day. I have other obligations, many other obligations today, but that's okay. This week was pretty good. I am interested to see what people do for this track, 199. That seems like there's going to be some crazy stuff. Of course, 198. Yeah, 13.7. Yeah, my time was pretty good. I'm not I'm not even going to be humble about it. That time was pretty strong. Uh 198, I'm sure there's some crazy stuff too. Um Obviously with reactors there's always something. But yeah, this week was pretty good. This week was pretty strong overall. Yeah, map 200, week 40. Yeah, we're starting to get up to we're not quite close to a year of weekly shorts yet, but we're getting there. Another like 14 weeks or so, I think. Something like that. I think April of next year. So, a few months, like 4-ish months from now. 4 or 5. But yeah, that is going to be end of stream today. Unfortunately, gonna have to cut it short. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next stream.